had different plans for filming today, but this little one, she said no thanks. Anyway, so here you go. Okay, here. This is real life. I don't know. I can't do anything about it. Okay, hello and welcome to today's video. I'm currently, yes, hi, Ailey and I, my little girl right here. We are currently reporting to you from my garage slash car. Yeah. So I wanted to show kind of like my essentials, tips, tricks, hacks, whatever, to keep your baby or toddler cool during the summer. Now, whoops, real life. Now we live in Las Vegas, so it gets super hot here. But this really could be applied in any sort of summer environment. And it's really just to make sure your baby or toddler does not get overheated. Everyone is kept comfortable and cool as best as we can, you know? So I'm going to show you a few of my essential items, not in any specific order, just kind of the things that I've collected over the past couple years that have really worked for us and have become an essential part of our kind of on-the-go routine. So the first thing I'm going to point out is having a fan, specifically a stroller fan, which is like this one here, because so it's rechargeable, it has a light, it has 3 different settings, it has the like bendable like tripod legs, so this is perfect. But in addition to that, I would also recommend having a handheld fan. Now we have a ton. We have one that has like a mister, and then this is like a small slim one that can fit like more inside of like your bag or whatever. But the nice one about this is that because it has the mister, it can help keep cool a lot better. Yeah, and then this also comes with like this attachment where you can like hook it onto like the handlebar of like your stroller, like if you needed it while you were pushing the stroller or something. So this is a must. Next, a cooling towel. Now any cooling towel will work. This one I just have to have gotten off a pack on Amazon. I think it was like a 4-pack. But yeah, these are great. It's just, you know, wet them, you give them a snap, and you are ready to cool off, whether it be you or baby or toddler or whoever. So yes. The next thing I have is a thermos of some sort that will keep baby or toddlers, specifically toddler for this one, toddlers water cool. Because what? Just because if you are on the go, you don't want to have to deal with warm water because that doesn't help anybody. So yes. Next, a light muslin blanket. Now I know you're thinking like, why would you need a blanket, especially during like the hot summer heat? This is really just to give some additional shade should you need it, or if baby's taking a nap, to cover it up. I know that even adding like a blanket as thin as this can cause like an additional like temperature increase for the baby in a stroller, but I've basically figured out that if I use this as a cover but kind of put the fan, like the stroller fan, like underneath it, it still keeps baby cool, so it works. My next thing is, this is not necessarily baby or toddler specific, but for your car, you want to have a good windshield cover for when you're parked, because you're not going to find shade or cover everywhere you go, and this is clutch. So yes, I would highly recommend. Hi, boo. What's next? Okay, yes. So next, a car seat cooler. Now this specific one is this brand called Carrots. Yeah. It folds up like this. You can expand it so it's like this, and it just fits into the seat of the cooler, of the car seat, which I will show you in just a second. But this is great because you just throw it in the freezer, and then whenever you're going to go, just grab it. It stays cool. You put it on the seat while you're out of the car, and it keeps your toddler's or baby's car seat cool for when you come back after kind of being out for a few hours. So this has been a game changer. Next, a hat. This may seem like an obvious thing, but honestly, a hat, but one that has some sort of strings that you could tie on or a strap to keep it on their head. I know my toddler does not like keeping a hat on her, but this one she will actually keep on, especially because it's light and it's, you know, breathable. This is actually her swim hat, but I'll use it for whenever. But because it has the strings, I know she won't lose it, or it won't be as easy for her to pull off. Yes, hi. Okay, so I think those are just those items. Let me kind of show you our car seat setup. Okay, yeah, so this is what the car seat cooler looks like when it's in the actual car seat. So it just kind of covers up that area, keeps it cool because this is nice and frozen. It's like a jelly type material. It's not frozen right now, obviously. But yeah, so that works. All right, next is this little contraption here. This, if you haven't heard of it, is called the Noggle. It's basically a way to get air conditioning from the vents to a rear-facing car seat if you don't have vents, and this car does not have vents. So it's kind of hard, but so yeah, so it just kind of attaches onto an air vent. So I just put on this one, and I just like maneuvered it so it like wraps around this way. I hooked it up. Let me see. I hooked it up here, just the best way that I could. And then I think Ailey actually pulled it down, so it's like not actually like facing her, but so this is key. We didn't have this, is actually new, but it is helping a ton in keeping her cool, especially because, yeah, the air just doesn't get back here. So, you know, especially if you're getting into a hot car, this is so nice for them to have. So yes, this I would recommend. It's not necessary, but it's so nice, honestly. Next is some sort of window shade. Now this one, I both like and dislike. I dislike because, as you can see, it kind of pulls up here, but like I can pull it down like real snug and then just kind of close the door and it's fine. But it's, you know, it's not the best in terms of like fitting, but I like that it covers the entire window as opposed to the ones that stick on, only kind of like cover that much. So it's a yes and no, but I like it. It works, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, so that was just like a super quick kind of overview, listing of the items. Just, I really hope that it helps because I, you know, as a first-time mom myself, I worried so much about, is baby overheating? Is she okay? Like, is she uncomfortable? So this has helped kind of just relieve that stress and worry a ton. And, you know, I hope some of these items were, you know, helpful to you. Hopefully you didn't know about some of these items and I helped you. But if you knew about all of them, great, you are 10 steps ahead of me. Anyway, so yes, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.